and welcome back everyone. In today's session, I'm going to teach you how to write a nearly perfect speech. It's part of your ISC directed writing section, 15 marks, 250 to 300 words. I have shared a sample farewell speech for you. But before discussing this sample, before understanding this sample, let us go through a document first, the format of ISC speech writing. Well, we have a council prescribed booklet providing us with the formats. I will be following this booklet for all formats related to your directed writing section. It's unpacking directed writing and the format is provided on page number 13. 5. Speech writing. And this format is applicable only for ISC 2026 students. Keep this in mind. We all know what is speech writing. So let us quickly go to the format section. So this is the format. I will discuss the format in detail and then we will see how much I have followed this format in my sample answer. First begin with a proper salutation. Now what is the meaning of a salutation? We all write letters. ICC students write letters and we know what a salutation is. You greet. Example, good morning, respected principal, teachers, and my dear friends. This is a proper salutation. If you are delivering a speech at a school function, farewell speech, speech competition, understood? Introduction of the topic clearly and purposefully. Read the question thoroughly. And refer to the question, mention the topic in the introduction itself, clearly, with clarity and purposefully. Use of an interrogative sentence to engage with the audience. So, audience and the person who is delivering the speech, the orator, there has to be a connection between the two. So, use of an interrogative sentence. Use of appropriate idioms or proverbs. First person narrative. I, we. First person narrative. And formal tone. So this is the basic format. Formal tone. Even when you are delivering a speech to your juniors, you cannot be casual and relaxed. You must be formal. And now the body. Organize main points logically. So this logical coherence is very, very important. Don't be haphazard in your presentation. Present your points, organize your main points logically, 2 to 4 paragraphs. So we have 2 to 4 paragraphs. Use connectors like firstly, secondly, moreover, in addition, however for flow. Support each point with examples, reasoning or experiences. Next, conclusion. So, there must be a proper introduction, a body, a conclusion. Summarize key thoughts. End with a positive note or call to action. Thank the audience. Thank you for your time and attention. This is just an example. Use a formal tone. Language should be clear, engaging and direct. So simple English, clear language, engaging tone, avoid slang, contractions or overly complex sentences. So your audience is listening to you. You must keep this in mind. The speech is meant to be delivered. You are reading out the speech to an audience and they need to understand what you are stating. Students, I have solved this sample question from the booklet. Let's read the question and then we will see whether I have followed the pattern correctly or not. Imagine that you are the head boy, head girl of XYZ school. So this is a farewell speech, XYZ school. You must not mention the name of your school here because they have already provided you with the name. You have to deliver a speech at the farewell party organized by your juniors. So, juniors, dear juniors, prepare a suitable speech for the occasion using the given points below. And you know, in directed writing, there are points and you will have to elaborate on those points, amplifying those points. Don't miss out any pointer. Attempt all pointers because you will be marked on that as well. Early memories, memorable moments, skills acquired, values learnt, gratitude to teachers, message for juniors and your future plans. So, this is the question. And now, I will give you my solution. There is a solution here as well. You can go through this solution as well. Good morning, everyone. Proper salutation. Respected principal. And keep this in mind, the spelling of principal. Many students make the mistake here. They write P-R-I-N-C-I-P-L-E. No, that is wrong. P-A-L. Respected principal, teachers, dear juniors and my fellow batchmates, I am glad to express my gratitude. So farewell speech and gratitude. This word is very powerful. Clearly stated and purposefully used. Gratitude. Directly related to a farewell speech. On behalf of the whole batch of class 12 of 2025-26, our journey at XYZ school has been one of growth, learning and countless fond memories, nostalgia. It feels like only yesterday we walked through these gates, timid and excited. We were children, shy, timid, excited. It feels like only yesterday and how quickly time flies. Now, here we stand at the threshold of a new beginning. So, dear students, this is the introduction. Clearly stated and purposefully stated. Directly related to the question, that is a farewell speech. I hope I have made myself clear. So, introduction of the topic. Proper salutation done. Introduction of the topic done. Now, let's start the body. Before that, I have also used a quotation. Use of appropriate idioms or proverbs. I have used a quotation. Over here, before starting the body, let's read. A farewell is necessary before we can meet again. After moments or a lifetime is certain for those who are friends. Richard Bach. So this is a quotation associated with farewell. These words hold true in today's social context, characterized by globalization and social media boom. Here, I have connected my farewell speech with the social context. As a student of class 12, students of class 11 and 12 must know how to elevate the standard of their writing section. How can you do it? You can do it by linking your material with the social context. And this is what I have done over here. Social context characterized by globalization and social media boom. Our society is different now. So a farewell is not a permanent farewell anymore. There is social media. The world is a global village. It has become a very small space. Therefore, according to me, a farewell is necessary. It is just a momentary, a temporary phase. See how I have justified the quotation that I have used. Moreover, so this is the connector. See, here they have asked you to use connectors. Firstly, moreover, and I have used moreover. So the examiner too will be impressed with my presentation because I have followed the format provided by the council. So I am well aware of the updates provided by the council. This will fetch you good marks, trust me. Moreover, this farewell is just the next step. Optimism. This is not the end. This is just the next step into the world, into the bigger world. And we will carry the legacy, future plans. We will carry the legacy of this school to wherever we go. Perhaps to make our presence felt here someday through our good work, achievements and footprints left on the sands of time. So these are sentences which you may use in your farewell speech. Through your achievements, you will leave a mark on the sands of time, and your juniors will follow the footprints left on the sands of time. So why is this just a momentary phase? Because school life is going to get over, but you will all carry the legacy of your schools to wherever you go. And you will also make your presence felt someday in your school through your good work, achievements and footprints. So this is the optimism. This is the hope. This is a very positive approach. This school has been our second home. Another very important point. It is here we learnt about friendship, leadership skills, teamwork, sportsmanship and resilience. You have learnt a lot of things here in school. Now let me just show you the pointers. Early memories. I have elaborated on this topic. On this pointer, early memories. It is only yesterday we entered through the gates, timid and excited. Early memories, nostalgia. And then skills acquired, values learnt. What are the values learnt? Values learnt are friendship, leadership skills, teamwork, sportsmanship and resilience. Our batch will be remembered for its extracurricular achievements, especially for being champions at the National Chess Tournament 2023. Just 1 minute. Yes, I'll just adjust. Tournaments 2023 and National School Level Football Cup 2024 indeed are most memorable moments. Look, observe and try to analyze how I have used the pointers. Memorable moments. So I have clearly discussed early memories, memorable moments, skills acquired, values learnt, and now I will discuss gratitude to teachers and message for juniors. Gratitude. See, in the introduction, I had used this word gratitude. It is there in the question. This is how you use the question itself to develop your answers. To our teachers, thank you for your guidance, support and dedication. I appreciate the patience of our teachers and the staff in taking care of us. We have learned to be kind, optimistic, helpful, following your teachings. See, optimism. I discussed a little while ago, optimistic approach. And we have learnt this optimism from the school. In this way, you are sharing your experiences over here and you are also stating your viewpoint, and you are justifying it with relevant experiences, relevant points. Justification. So optimism, from where have you learnt this optimism? From the school, from home obviously, but from school as well. Again, skills acquired, values learnt, kind, optimistic and helpful, following your teachings. Message for the juniors. Our association with the juniors has been awesome. Ours has been a relationship based on collaboration, respect and trust. Juniors, utilize every moment of your school life. A message, a clear message, call to action, clear message. Won't you? This is a question tag. So use of interrogative sentences. Here I have used the question tag. And in this way, I will be able to engage with the audience. Again, the format, see, use of an interrogative sentence. Instead of an interrogative sentence, I have used a question tag in order to engage with my audience. Even during. So this is the conclusion now, an appropriate conclusion. Now, before moving on to the conclusion, let's see the body once again. How many paragraphs? So this is the first paragraph of the body. Now this is paragraph number 2, body, and then number 3 to our teachers, number 4, message for juniors. Again, according to the format prescribed by the council. Strictly adhere to the format provided by the council. Organize main points logically, 2 or 4 paragraphs. Conclusion. Summarize your points. Even during COVID-19 pandemic, our school has been our pillar of strength, providing us with quality education and life lessons. This is very important. Again, social context. As students of class 12, you must elevate the quality of your answers, of your writing by associating, by discussing the social context as well. You all faced COVID-19 pandemic. And if you mention that briefly, if you mention that, just imagine how impressed the examiner is going to be. You are well aware of your surroundings, of your society, of the world. Even during COVID-19 pandemic, our school has been our pillar of strength, providing us with quality education and life lessons as well. So skills acquired and values learnt from school. So thank you all once again. You are very thankful. You are very grateful. We are ready. We are grateful. Now, this is another spelling. Many students make the mistake over here as well. They write G-R-E-A-T-F-U-L. No, that is incorrect. Grateful spelling. We will miss you, but will carry you with us while striving for our future aspirations. So your future plans. You plan to do good work. You plan to achieve a lot in life. And you plan to strive for your future aspirations. So I have more or less covered all pointers, future plans. So what do you think? I think the examiner is going to be impressed. He or she is going to be very happy with my logically coherent presentation. Punctuation, spelling mistakes, no spelling mistakes, please. Proper punctuation, easy language, and I think you're going to get really good marks.